Yo, what up, world? It's your boy Q Jefferson here. Today we're gonna go over my favorite kettlebell movements. I'm gonna give you 5 of them that you can do wherever you're at. First movement is gonna be the deadlift. You can do this with 1 kettlebell or you can do it with 2 kettlebells. 1, you start with the kettlebell right in between your feet and the arches of your feet. You push your butt back, chest stays up, and you reach down, pick it up. Just like you've been picking up boxes your whole life, lift with your legs, not your back, right? You could do that, or you could spice it up a little bit, do a double bell, same mechanics, just now the kettlebells are outside the feet instead of inside the feet. So that's gonna be the deadlift. There's so many different forms that you can do with the kettlebells. Just look them up, get funky with it. I love it. The next one is gonna be a squat. So the way to get this thing up is we can either deadlift it up and come into this, or we can swing. So a swing, we start here, push it back, catch, and then we're rocking and rolling. A squat, we wanna push our butt back, keep our chest up, stay in the heels, and then just squat as low as we can, comfortably. You can do 2 bells, grab them both, keep the elbows up, lots of air in the tank. Same thing. We got chest presses. You can either do 2 bells on the chest press or even 1. With 1, you get a nice narrow press using the triceps and the chest, or you can spice it up a little bit more, grab 2 bells, bring them up, and then laying down bench press. Coming up, squeezing the chest at the top, staying tight. Money, shoulder press. You can do this with a single bell, a double bell. You can go for multiple positions. You can hold it here, you can bring it out here, but the idea is to come from the chest to overhead. I prefer to keep this thing close to me instead of coming out here, just because it's more comfortable on my shoulder and more geared towards my center of mass. So I can be there on one side, switch over to the other, or I can take 2 bells and do the same thing. Or you can do push presses. That's where you're gonna dip and drive the legs to help you press it up. Voila, the shoulder press. After that, the Russian kettlebell swing, it only comes up to your eyeballs. The American swing will come all the way up. So the Russian swing is the one that I prefer because you can load it the heaviest and then it becomes very explosive. So here, pushing the butt back, pushing the hips forward. A lot of times you'll see somebody squat and lift with their shoulders. They're not getting it. It's the butt back and the hips forward. The hinge of the hips makes it a lot like an explosive jump, makes it a lot like a deadlift, makes it a lot like coming up at the top of a squat, closing those hips. That is a very, very good movement. The kettlebell, this is a sure tool that I'm gonna keep in my gym, and I encourage other people to keep in theirs. You can throw this in the trunk, you can throw it in your car, take it to the mountains, take it to the beach, wherever you want. I think you should like and subscribe, and I will be posting more videos and more tips on how to get fit with kettlebells and all kinds of other different tools.